At Skinwalker Ranch, each discovery seems to pull back the curtain on one mystery, only to reveal another. And in this latest episode, the story stretches far beyond the Mesa itself, reaching back decades into history and raising questions about whether powerful organizations may have known about these anomalies long before the current investigation began. Let's start with the aerial photos. The team was given access to historic survey images of the Mesa, spanning from 1961 to 1969. At first glance, the early photos from 61 and 63 look ordinary. The Mesa appears untouched, no different than the barren desert around it. But then, suddenly, there's a gap. For years, there are no images at all, and when the photos return in 1969, something isn't right. One section of the Mesa appears to have been physically or digitally altered, almost as if someone went back and tried to erase or conceal whatever was there. Why would these images disappear during such a crucial window of time? That brings us to what some are now calling the 1964 nickel mystery. In an earlier dig, the team uncovered a nickel dating precisely to 1964, buried in the borehole spoils. On its own, it might seem trivial, but the date is almost too perfect. Could this have been dropped by a survey crew working here at the very moment those aerial photos stopped? Was there an archaeological dig? Or something far more secretive happening at Skinwalker Ranch in the mid-1960s? And then there's the NASA connection. The missing photo years and the mysterious nickel align with one of the most ambitious chapters in American space history. In 1964, the Apollo program was in full swing. The Saturn I rockets were being tested. Re-entry vehicles were slamming back through Earth's atmosphere. And most importantly, NASA was experimenting with advanced ceramics and exotic metals to build the heat shields that would protect astronauts returning from space. So here's the chilling question. Was the Mesa used as a test site? Did a re-entry vehicle or advanced aerospace craft crash here during those years, only to be quietly covered up? Or did government officials discover something already hidden within the Mesa, something not of their own making, and simply fold that discovery into their aerospace research? To test the Mesa further, the ranch team shifted from Borehole 1 to Borehole 2. Drilling was halted once again after strange ceramic material was recovered, evidence that they were hitting something unusual inside. Instead of pushing deeper, they decided on a new approach, sending in a specialized drill head equipped with 2 cameras, a light, and even a water jet designed to clean the lenses as it advanced. The technology was ready. The borehole was stable. The camera head was pushed upward into the Mesa, reaching nearly 240 feet inside before being pulled back for analysis. What the footage revealed was unsettling. The cameras showed almost nothing, just blackness, and this was despite the fact that lights were mounted directly onto the probe. No reflections, no cave walls, no signs of sediment, just a void. But then, something flickered. The team watched as tiny flashes of light appeared randomly in the darkness, glinting left and right. At first they thought it could be reflections or dust. But the pattern didn't behave like anything natural. It looked more like pinpoints of light appearing and disappearing, almost like stars twinkling in the night sky. Only this was 200 feet inside solid rock. What could cause such a phenomenon? Natural reflections from crystal pockets? Electronic interference from some hidden source? Or could it be evidence that the Mesa itself is not inert rock at all, but something active, even alive? As the team reviewed the footage, a disturbing pattern emerged. Between the altered aerial photos, the nickel dating to 1964, the connection to aerospace testing, and now the mysterious flashes inside the Mesa, the story seemed to converge. Someone, or something, has gone to great lengths to obscure the truth of what lies beneath. And the more the investigators probe, the more resistance they encounter. Whether it's collapsing boreholes, worn drill bits, or video feeds that show impossible flashes of light, the Mesa seems determined to guard its secrets. One thing is certain, The mysteries of Skinwalker Ranch are not contained to the present. They are woven into history itself, stretching back to a time when government agencies, aerospace engineers, and perhaps others with knowledge we can't even begin to fathom, may have already known that this remote patch of Utah was anything but ordinary. And if that's the case, then the discoveries being made today are not just new revelations. They are rediscoveries of secrets long buried, long hidden, and perhaps never meant to see the light of day.